What's up, everybody? How everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Sorry about the 3-minute video, but I couldn't help it. I love that intro, man. But thank you guys for joining. Please hit that thumbs up on the way in. Have my man, Mr. J. Sinista, on the board. We got
what up?
Guru is in the chat, so y'all can be hollering at him in the chat. He's gonna be back
What's
and
up,
forth.
Guru?
So you can holler at Guru in the chat. Mobay is in the chat also, so you can also holler at Mobay. We got two special guests tonight, man. And
right.
I'm gonna
double up.
I'm gonna let Jay Sinister go ahead and bring them out, and we're gonna start this show.
All right, fam. Just like Icon said, if you've been paying attention to the Instagram, my feed this week, I've been dropping hints here and there. Had one that talked about double up, and we got two heavy hitters for you tonight. Well, we consider them heavy hitters. We want to get them out there so you can meet and greet. First up, coming out of Arizona, we got Jerome, or Romy Rome, but you know him better as Mr. Medos. Mr. Medos, what's happening, baby?
What's popping, fellas? What's going on with you?
Not much. Same old, same old.
What's going on?
And also bringing up number two, the two spot out of Indiana by way of New York. We know him as Aliquito 1981, but you might also know him as RC Cave Studios, Mr. Vidavon himself. Bring him on in, Icon.
I'm having technical difficulties over here right now.
Technical difficulties, no big deal. So while we wait on that, let me just give you a little background info on Mr. Medos. Again, as I said, his name is Jerome. Yeah, oh, there he is. RC Cave, what's happening?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, people?
Not much. Good.
Blessing.
Most definite. Hey, everybody in the chat, if you can hear and see this feed coming through good, hit a thumbs up real quick so we know that our feed is coming through nice and clear. Got a thumbs up. Dead RC can see us. We're good. So we're going to go ahead and press. There we go. So again, as I said, we got two heavy hitters, Mr. Medos and Aliquito 1981. Give you a little background on Mr. Medos real quick. He goes by the name of Jerome or Romy Rome. You could also call him Rome if you wanted to. He's also, let me stipulate this. Both of these two gentlemen are entrepreneurs. Mr. Medos is the co-owner with his wife of Kings, Recognized Kings LLC. And what he does is design custom t-shirts and streetwear. We're going to talk about that as we get in more into this live. They started this out of the laundry room in his house. So, it comes from humble beginnings. Again, as I said, my man's from Arizona. He's a huge Funko Pop collector. I've seen some of his stuff. Amazing. If you look behind him right now, trust me, we're not in the warehouse for Foot Locker. That is all property of Mr. Medos right there. He's a sneakerhead, and he's been into RC since his childhood days. Stepped away for a little bit, but came back in the game in 2011. And as you've seen from his Instagram and YouTube feeds, this man has the uncanny ability of getting some sick deals on some RCs and just turning them joints around beautiful works of art. So, Mr. Medos, we're gonna get into you. Oh, anytime, man. We're gonna talk more later. I just wanted to bring you in real quick. Go ahead, Icon.
Hold on 1 second. Before we do that, let me say what's up to everybody in the chat.
Oh yeah, most definite.
Coach D, glad to have you, Coach D, my brother. RC Predator, Dead RC, Brandon, Christopher, Mobay 876,
Mobay,
Guru, Kurt's RC, and everybody else in the chat that I ain't mentioned, man. Hey, thank y'all for joining. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and let's get to my homie, Mr. Medos.
Well, before we do that, let's talk about Aliquito real quick, and then we'll jump into that. So I want to introduce him as well. So we got Aliquito, born and raised in the Bronx, New York.
What's up, fellas?
Now resides in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, I made it all the way around half of the United States so far, and Puerto Rico.
Word up. And Puerto Rico, most definitely, to PR, no doubt. Like I said, he lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And check this out. He is the owner, operator, another entrepreneur of his own painting company. It's called Seven Painters LLC. And the name Seven is SEVYN. And why do you ask? Because that is the name of his baby girl.
Yeah.
You can catch RCK Studios on Facebook and Aliquito 1981 on IG. Mr. Midos, I didn't forget about yours. We'll talk about your social media as well. But gentlemen,
So,
Icons and I both would like to welcome you and thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you guys.
thank you for having me,
Most
fellas.
definitely.
Thank you for having
Most
me. Yeah.
definitely. Hey,
True
you're
Boys
welcome. We
RC
appreciate
in
you.
the building. Thank you, True Boys RC, for joining. Go ahead,
True
y'all. I ain't mean
Boys.
to cut you off. I ain't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good. You good. You good. So let's run over a few things real quick. Topics of discussion. Some of the new things that have already been released. We already know about the infraction and the baby infraction, the mega and the vendetta. We'll talk a little bit about those, but that's pretty much everything's been said. I want to talk a little bit about the Redcat 64. More specifically, now they're giving the option of just a chassis alone with no body, so you can really build your own hopper, your own lowrider the way you want to. And I've seen some hints here and there that they also have a Monte Carlo body that they're preparing for that chassis. So what does everybody think about that? First of all, the Redcat 64 period, what do y'all think about it?
I have
Man.
not seen it yet.
You've seen the 64 lowrider. I know you've seen
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah. But now what Redcat is offering, you don't have to get the whole kit. You can just get the chassis and put whatever body on it. So from your standpoint, what do you think? Is that a good idea? You think it's going to be a heavy hitter? It's going to sell well? What's up?
I mean,
If I could opinionate my advice, I can't trust myself with buying a car like that, man.
Well, since you ran that was that the K6 or whatever into the side of your van, you don't need to buy anything new for real.
Yeah. I would love it though. No, they have it in my hobby shop right now as we speak, and it was either that or the Sen 450, and I was just like,
Yeah.
let me decide. Let me think about it more, because I don't know what I'm gonna do to that Redcat. I just don't know what I'm gonna do to it. I know what I'm gonna do with the Sen because I have the other crawler here. So, but that's so tempting, man.
It is most definite.
Not to break nothing. You guys know
Well, you break everything, but that's part of your game, though. You break it all.
If you was jumping over the van, how did you end up in the tree?
bro, it's last minute. Despite of what you see in the video, that ramp is not that wide, bro. It's not that wide at all. So coming from there in the angle, whatever little steering I give it might just put it the wrong way. And not twice, but twice with the K6, that happened, and I ended up there, bro. Luckily,
but each time it fell out of the tree, though, it fell on all fours, though.
Yeah,
the one I like when he tried to jump it and it hit the door van and it landed on his feet too.
Oh yeah, the K4.
Oh yeah.
That one, the steering on that one, I think I overdid it with the steering. I think I got a 30 kilogram on that thing. That's way too overpowered. So it was real sensitive coming to the ramp, and I just tapped it, and there you go. That's the results, bro.
Right. Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Damn. I keep mine on the ground, man.
We can. Your rigs are too pretty, man. You build some nice ones, bro.
I keep them on the ground, man.
For real.
I was telling Icon, I was like, they cost too damn much for me to be breaking them.
Right. That's the way I feel.
Fix them again.
Yep. Most definitely.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's the way it is.
I got my crawler, bro. Since the day I bought it, I made a video of it, nice little outgoing on it, and I put it on the shelf because I know myself. So I want to at least keep a couple that I don't mess up. But as far as the ones that I'm building, I'm putting them through hell, man.
Yes, most definitely.
You know what I'm waiting on?
Serious QC testing. What's that?
Is that big crawler that just came out?
The Jeep.
Oh, the SCX6?
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to put a big motor in that mug, and I want to see it moving.
You're gonna be the first one to do it. You're the first one to do it.
Probably gonna find one for like $75 and bring it back from the dead.
Man, because the motor that's in it, it's a big can that's inside that car. I mean that Jeep.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a decent size. It's a real decent size.
So I'm wondering, you could probably fit a 2028 can in there.
Oh,
and
probably
it'd just
without no
be,
problems. Yeah.
you know, it'd just be hella crazy. I mean, we want to see a fast ass crawler. I know I do.
Right.
A 1.6
Well, we
scroller
know,
at
yeah.
that. 1.6 scroller.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but it's expensive though, man. It's what is it, $1,200, something like that?
$1,099 or something. Yeah. Then after tax and shipping, you probably gonna be close to 12. You know, unless you get a deal, buy from your LHS.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty
So-
expensive, man.
So moving on with that, I know the Kaiju came out, and that's like a hit or miss, man. Some like, some don't. What do y'all think about that new Kaiju that's coming out?
I don't
I
like.
like the body.
You do or don't?
He likes
Mr.
the body.
Meadows?
I don't like it. I like the old one better.
It's thin. I don't like. It's too thin for me, but I do like the way the body looks. It's just not wide enough, in my opinion. You know.
Oh, it's too narrow. Like the frame, it ain't wide enough. Like the body not wide enough.
For me, yeah, it's just too narrow.
Is
Well,
that-
basically the frame and everything, yeah, it's real narrow. What do they say? I don't think I have any specs on that frame.
You talking about the
Hey,
Kaiju EXT?
I'm with you, Coach.
Kaiju
Body
EXT,
is no go.
yeah.
The body is no go, Coach. That body looks trash. The old body.
Now,
look way
outside of
better.
it being, I mean, it looks good. It's just too narrow. If it was a little wider, it may look better. That's just me, though. I do like the wheels and tires on it. They look nice.
That's probably the reason why the body's narrow, because of those tires.
You know what? For turning, you're probably right. There's
You
no
guys
way to get
own?
around
Do
it.
you own the old one, or have you owned the old one in the past? Or
I'm using
I think Icon's got it.
Yeah, I'm using it for parts now.
Damn.
This dude said
Every
for parts.
time-
Yes.
every
Or
time I take it out,
cash.
it breaks. Every time I take it out, it breaks. So I use it for parts now.
real?
Come on, how often do you take anything out, bro? We can go back look at the video evidence.
Exactly.
What,
So
two
when I
times?
so when I take it out and it breaks.
Word
Everything is
And that-
plastic on it, right?
yeah,
Yeah, everything plastic.
but that Kaiju is featured in that abandoned warehouse video, isn't it? Or is that something else?
No, that's the laser nut and the DB Pro.
Oh, the deep. Okay, all right.
And they're based out of Arizona, Phoenix too. Redcat.
Redcat?
They're out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out here. They
I
sure
didn't know
is.
that.
There's a
Well, I
local
see Black
company.
Wolf RC's in the house. What's happening, Black Wolf? Nitro Freak. Did you already shout out Nitro Freak icons?
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Trail
Hey,
Crawler.
I
What's
don't-
up, Trail Crawler? What's up, Kevin Gibbs?
Kevin
who
Gibbs,
else-
what's
who else
happening?
came in?
Yeah, I wanted to say what's up to everybody too. I don't really know. I see Nitro Freak in here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really, Coach DRC, what's up? I don't really know a lot, but for y'all that I did miss and I don't know, what's up? How y'all doing? Thanks joining.
And most definitely, y'all, if anyone is not subscribed to any one of these two brothers, trust me, you want to go ahead and do that now. Especially check out Alex, because by the end of this show, you will want to be a subscriber to his channel. Trust and believe. And also, Mr. Midos, if you want to get down with his brand, subscribe to this brother on both Instagram and YouTube. I think you have Facebook as well, don't you, Mr. Midos?
No, not a personal, like the business.
Not a personal,
page I
okay.
do.
Business.
Yeah, not,
Okay.
not
But
personal.
he
man.
do have a website, right?
Yeah, I got the website.
Oh yeah, yeah.
the
Can you
website.
put that in the can you link that up in the comments?
How do
It's
I see-
kingsrecognizekings.com.
Can I leave comments, or it's just like, available for you guys?
Put it in the
to-
comment.
How do I do
Yeah,
that?
go ahead if you
I
want to
just
throw it
see-
in there.
I could
Yeah,
throw it
Kevin
in there
Gibbs
real
wants a
quick.
link. Cool. So yeah, I checked out the website the other day, fellas, and everybody in the chat. He's got some real. I mean, trust me, very unique T-shirts. Very unique. I mean, if you want to match your kicks to your shirt, check this cat out right here for real. Because you can see behind him, he's not a joke. Those aren't fake boxes. Them are full of the real deal. So
Thanks for the support, Brandon Hurst.
almost definitely.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, Brandon Hurst, the sub, most definitely.
Appreciate it.
Nitro Freak wants some links so we can add. So yeah, everybody check these cats out, man. We don't have them on there just to look pretty. They are about substance. They know what they're talking about, and we're going to get into that short. You know what? Matter of fact, let's just get into it now. Yeah, everything else with the infraction mega and the vendetta, everyone's talked about it. Everyone knows about them. So we're going to go ahead and start out with Mr. Midos.
For sure.
Again, appreciate you coming out. We try to keep our guests as diverse as possible: male, female, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, new to the game, old to the game, We don't care if you gassing or electric. If you want to be on the show, we want you on here. So let's start with you, Mr. Meadows. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started, and then we'll push from there.
Okay, for sure. Let's see here. I've been into RCs pretty much since I was a kid, man.
Okay.
I don't know, back in the day, if you guys remember Tyco, and they had that Scorcher and the
6x6. 6x6. Oh man.
Yes, sir.
And the
Yes, sir.
Typhoon.
I had me one.
Typhoon.
Thank you,
They had
Coach
that
D, for
Typhoon.
sorry for cutting you off, but thank you, Coach D, for putting that in for me. I caught it at the last minute. But go ahead.
Appreciate it, guys. So I started with the Typhoon, the Scorcher 6x6. I wish I can find those today, man. Like those are like my childhood RCs, and they were such hard to get as a kid growing up with other siblings to where my mother couldn't afford them. You know what I mean? So it was like I got to play with the families, like the kinfolks. They can get it because they were, their parents were better off than mine. You know what I mean? I was always that kid on the side, like, can I play? Can I drive it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually, it went from there. The love for it, flourished throughout my childhood up through, adolescence and into high school. 2011, I walked away from it. Just started doing different things and whatnot. And came back this year, man. Last year. And I left when electric started. Like when electric cars first started to get popular, like 2011. And I was in nitros, and I was like, it was a Mexican dude on my block, and I'll hear this, and I'll come outside, I was like, what in the hell is this going? And it's this dude running these cars up and down the street, and I was stuck, and I was like, I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Long story short, I got a Savage X 4.6 used from Craigslist, and the motor was beat up in it, and I ended up going to the hobby shop, and they ended up tuning it, and I fell in love with that truck, and they ended up walking away from the hobby, like I said, 2011, and came back, with the electric, and I was like, electric's changed so much, these cars is moving so fast, and they're huge, and I was like, you know what, let me dabble into this. Sure. And at the end of the day, I was like, if I want it, I'm gonna try my hardest to get it. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I work hard, and I want to, try it out, and I ended up getting it, and got hooked, got addicted to it, and like I was telling Icons, I was like, my wife, she's into it too, so there was nobody to tell me no. You know what I mean? So then I was telling, it's like it's a gift and a curse. Like you don't have nobody to say no, don't get that. We got to do this, that, and the third. She got two of them. She got two. See? She got two cars herself. So green light. You know what I mean? And but now, man, it's just like I take my passion for working on, full scale cars, and I take what I know from full scale down to the RC level, man. And I just try and use my imagination and try to be outside of the box, and do that. You know what I mean? And I'm not like particular on brands or whatnot. You know what I mean? I know that Arma is really strong, and you got all of the other brands we're having. Like I don't have a Redcat, anything but the 64, but there's a lot of brands out there, holding weight and just taking my time, man, just doing what I like, doing what I love, doing what I have a passion for, and just showcasing it to the world. It's almost, I'm documenting it. That's what I'm doing.
Most definitely.
It helps me, as I'm building, I'm getting to see where I came from and where it's at now.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach. Shout out to Gap. Shout out to RC Hobby.
What's up, Gap?
What up, Gap?
Joining. Shout out to Mike Rice. Shout out to who else?
Christopher Drummond. You shout him out
RC
already?
Daniel. Shout out to RC Daniel. Dead RC. Shout out to my man Aaron, Mr. Free Time, for teaching me how to work a cameraman. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to him. And let's get back to the show.
Yeah, shout out to Black Wolf RC. I see Became
Most
a member. I
definitely, Black
appreciate
Wolf
that,
RC.
man.
Yes, sir.
And I see Gap joined too. What's going on? What's going on, brother?
Most definitely. You got anything you want to ask Mr.
the
Mido
love.
Saikon?
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love.
Yeah. How do you get them so clean like you do, man?
Man.
Keep them clean though.
They look like they just came out the box.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I have. Shit, I wish I was in the living room. I got this can. It's silicone spray. I actually got this idea from T-Mac, and he run gas RCs, and he did this cleaning. He did this cleaning video. Of course, I was always using. I had my own remedy of olive oil and water in a spray bottle. You know, it's almost it's like a lubricant as well on the plastics and whatnot. But I would use a high pressure water hose nozzle from my I have a water punching bag, like a aqua bag, heavy bag, and it's a little nozzle that came with it to fill it, and so it just spray water really hard. So I use that to clean it off, and I just use that simple green or the purple power, and I soak them down, I spray them down, man, and I run it. I chase it with the olive oil and water bottle, and let it sit in the sun until it dries, and I wipe it down, man. So it lubricates the plastics, it darkens the plastics, and it also, you know, lubricates the bearings, and you get to wipe down, you know, the metals too. You know what I mean? So especially like on those infractions, because your tires is underneath the body, so everything underneath that infraction get like soot, like black soot on everything. So using that simple green or using that purple power from AutoZone or your you know, auto parts store, costs like $5-6. Spray everything down, man. Just hold it down and chase it with either WD-40, olive oil and water mix, or a lubricant. I got this new stuff that's working really well. It's a lubricant, water-based. Damn, I can't even think of the damn name of it. I'll have to post it so you guys can see. But yeah, this shit is. I mean, excuse my language. It's working, man.
You good? You good?
Yeah, it's doing it. It's doing its damn thing, because you can clean it. Like if you bring a car in the house, you can spray this stuff on a dirty car, and it eats the dirt, and you just wipe the excess off. So you don't even have to hose it down anymore. You just spray it on. You see it fizzling, and wipe it off, man.
All right, guys, put that comment from Nitro Freak in there about the simple green foaming crystals. You popped it up on the screen.
D&W Workshop. Thank you for joining. What's going on?
Yeah, that purple power and WD-40 from Brandon. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Man, I'm telling you, it's the simplest stuff. You know, it does wonders. You feel me?
Right, yeah. Nitro saying simple green foaming crystals works wonders. Blow it off with compressed air. So I'm wondering if that's on the same level as that purple power and WD.
Well, that's different, because that one's a little bit better. You know what I mean? Because it's not, you're not saturating it. You know, like with the purple power and super green. But it was hard for me. It's not at my local stores, man. I have to purchase it online, and then when I went to purchase it online, it was sold out on Amazon and stuff like that.
I had a question for you, Mr. Midos. When I first started checking your videos, I noticed you had a theme to where most of your bills were lit up and you named them. And I noticed right off the bat you had a few Transformers, and I was like, yeah, I like this guy already. So where did that come from, that thought of theming your vehicles like that and relating it to maybe childhood toys that you may have had or may not have had?
Man, it came from my X-Max. When I first got my X-Max, I was like, damn, this is a big ass truck. Like, man. And then I already had an idea. I was like, this got to be a glow body, because I drive them at night. You know what I mean? And because it's so hot in Arizona, it's like the best time for me to get my runs in is in the evening.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And of course I put the light kit on it and whatnot so you can see it. But I was like, I gotta put it's gotta be something else I gotta do to this. And I went and got a bash body, and I was like, let me put some LEDs. And as soon as I put them LEDs on it and I seen it lit up, I was like, Optimus Prime. I was like, this Optimus Prime. And then the rest is history. I started, naming everything I got after that.
Yeah.
I started naming them after, Transformers, man, until I ran out of names.
Right.
You know what
I like the way it looks, especially the bodies that are semi-opaque. You can see the light through the entire body. I like those most. I think you had the Megatron was that one and one other that you had lit up like that.
I had the Kraton 8S has that same body.
Okay.
And then the what is it? What did I just say? X-Max got the same body, but everything else I painted, and I just left the windows open, and I just ran the lights underneath the body so you can see it glow from the inside.
Cool.
That's pretty much it, man. And they're cheap too, man. In Amazon, like $10 for a strip of lights, bro. And you just running splitters to your receiver.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And light it up. That's pretty much it, man.
Cool.
75 Game Dog is in the building. Hey, 75 Game Dog, man. Appreciate you, brother, for helping me out today. Throwing me some game my way, man. Appreciate you, my brother.
I see Kevin over there. Yeah, man. Don't feel bad, bro. Everybody naming their cars, man.
Oh yeah. RC Ohio. What's happening?
RC Ohio in the building. What's up, my brother?
Alex, man, you got something you want to ask? You sitting over there kind of quiet.
Nah, man. I'm actually taking it all in. He made me reminisce on the time where I was a wee bit lad, man, in a group home with my Scorcher 6x6, bro. It took me back real quick.
Yeah, it took you back, huh?
Oh, yeah, man, it did. It was the fastest thing smoking.
Yeah,
it was the fastest thing smoking, man.
It was
just took me back,
man. Them 6 wheels was it. Them 6 wheels and that mud get to spinning on you. You be like,
it was the best thing in the market, really. It was like the best RC you could ever have. When that thing dropped, it was bananas, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
So I got a question for both of you, Alex and Mr. Midos. I know you both, your wives both are into the RC game. How simple or how difficult was it to convince them to get into it? And either one of you, just go ahead and throw it out there.
It wasn't.
It's quick and short. It wasn't. Done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
It was, but you know what?
Yeah.
I love her because she's my camera woman. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When I ain't got the camera strapped on my head, that's my soldier. She right there with me in the middle of the field. And I just shot a video of my electric Losi just now outside, and I was like, "Babe, come outside. I need you. I need you real quick. Come out." And it mosquitoes and all, just like hold the camera right here. Let me run by you real quick. You know what I mean? And she with it. You know what I mean? I love her for it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, mine's just I wasn't expecting her to support me in everything I do, bro. Like gaming, she'll sit there and bring me snacks while I'm gaming, get into it. And she actually sits behind me. Babe, go left. Babe, go right when I'm racing my game. It's like it was a blessing. And then when I got into the hobby, it was a whole different thing. I caught myself like, yo, babe, hold this camera real quick while I zoom right by you. Make sure it's at 240 FPS. And she's like, well, do you think this would be better if you get yourself a camera with a tripod? And instead of her supporting me, she started enabling me to she started enabling me to do and hey, come up with this idea. Like my first drone, she's like, how high can it go, bro? I flew it to non-existence. I never found it again. You
lost the drone?
I lost. It wasn't a DJI. It was just right before I bought the DJI. A couple months before that, I had bought me, a crap one from Walmart just to see my skills and stuff. And we was in the backyard, and I'm like, yo, babe, look, I'm a pro. She's like, let's see how high I could go. And man, I flew that thing up, and I couldn't see it afterwards, and I don't know where it fell. And it took us like an hour before we actually admitted defeat, and we was just like, it's over. Forget about it.
Right.
Man, that sounds so familiar.
So when I bring it to her attention again, this is when I realized she was an enabler. I was like, babe, I think I'm going to spend like $500 on this drone. She's like, go ahead, babe. Without realizing she's the one who caused me to lose the first one. So I love that. I love her to death. Right now, if it's snowing, I'll be like, babe, I need that kind of content, and she'll be out there with me. She it was a blessing, like I said, and anything.
And Alex, hey man, and she be giving you the business too, for real.
Man,
you've already documented that stuff. You documented that. That's forever, bro. That's forever. She was spanking you, dude.
I thought the rule was not to touch on subjects, bro, on certain subjects. What's going on here?
My bad. My bad. I broke brakes. My bad, man.
That's sensitive to me, bro. Everybody,
hey, bro, she was getting in on you, dude. She gave you no mercy, man. Zero.
Listen. She still want that smoke now that I got the TLR. I'm trying to save myself the embarrassment, bro. That
right.
I'm taking my cameras out there and actually getting a racing.
So do y'all? So since both of y'all got y'all wives in the hobby or whatever, do y'all race?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
We already know who loses. We know Alex loses all the time, so we won't talk to you no more. Blank him out, Mr. Midos. What goes down on you? I'm just playing, bro. Just playing.
I'm not losing. No, I'm not losing. She's competitive. You know what I mean?
Oh, is she?
We both check this out. So I bought a Losi LMT. I seen a brother in there, Brandon. He said he got his wife to run his LMT. I got the son of a digger. My wife got the grave digger. And I'm outside, and we at the park, and I'm running. She got a Granite too, so she running her Granite, and I'm running the LMT. I mean, and I'm not paying attention to her scooting by, and I smack it. I smack it head on and tow it up. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at her like, what did you doing? You didn't see me coming. Full steam, smacked it. You know what I mean? And what can I do? You was in the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, we raced. We both got LMTs, and I didn't soup them up. You know what I mean?
I love that.
I'm looking forward to, getting out there and seeing what they do. They both got 6S's in them.
The LMT is a fun little truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I got me one. I already broke the front axle. And that was by accident.
You might as well go ahead and get the Vivatime parts and put it on there like you did every day.
Man, don't tempt me, man. It's
not to this cat, man. It's like candy for him.
It's worth it though. The craftsman and the way they designed it mimics the same style, but everything is perfectly built. I mean, I've been through GPM. I'm not saying that all the other ones are bad at all for no reason.
Right.
It's just my preference on how the quality and the build of what they do. Pretty much, that's all it comes down to. I want a lot more bang for my buck. Pretty much.
Right.
Why they make them plastic to begin with? You know what I mean? Like they should have.
I see that all the time. I think that's where they get their money. Because when I used to work for Metro PCS, I used to sell phones like crazy. This is when the Samsung S3 just finished coming out, but my money was in accessories. So I'm assuming it's pretty much the same way they work it. They don't make really much on the cars. It's the accessories and the replacement parts. Yeah, that's where they get.
Because they know what we're gonna do. They know we're gonna change up dang near everything anyway. So
they talk to each other all the time. Like, here's this stupid guy coming right now. He about to buy another truck, bro.
For real.
They see me coming all the time. Oh, stupid coming again.
Hey, RC Ohio, make sure you call me tomorrow before you go to that store and get that LMT in that race. I want to go with you.
Oh, now you about to buy something else.
Which LMT you getting tomorrow, RC Ohio? You getting like the kit, like the roller, or you getting one of the monster trucks?
Oh, I think he gonna get the kit because he like the build.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he might.
That's where the fun is.
I was sold when I saw the electronics on it. I was sold. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this home.
Yeah, you can put a 2200 KV in that mug, man.
I should have kept my LMT.
RC Ohio, put that 2200 capsule in there, man. No, it fit like a glove in there. It's violent. It's violent, but it fit. It fit for real.
Speaking of electronics, Alex, you a Spectrum firmware guy. You love Spectrum products. I've noticed.
I've owned a couple. I got the Castle, the Mamba X Mamba X 8S system on the A8. I try a lot. I try to be diversitized when it comes to those kind of things because you never know which one's better than the other until you actually try it. And when I saw that what I was buying, Spectrum was making everything for, I decided to go that kind of route because the batteries come with the charger. The charger matches the battery checker. You understand what I'm saying? This everything is just. I don't have to get a certain charger and then a different kind of battery and not know how to cooperate those. I've seen plenty of videos where things just go haywire, and I can't afford to. I see myself like I can't afford not to get the quality stuff only because, for one, warranty is great. I mean, I've had problems with Hobby Wing to where it left me a bad taste in my mouth, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my loss. I still got ESCs and motor combos back there.
Oh yeah.
I just when I prefer to buy something, look, the reason I'm also convinced is, besides preference, is if I buy something from you and something goes wrong and you back that warranty and you give me no issues whatsoever, delivery time, shipping time, turnaround time, whatever, no problems, then I'm going to continue to deal with that kind of non-headache situation. It's already a headache that is blowing up or that is malfunctioning. And so that's the reason why I strayed towards Spectrum or Horizon Hobby, because they take care of me quick. Cash and Creations, my fan went out 2 months. I had to email them like, hey, did you remember what's up with my fan? And then not only did they send me a smaller version of the fan, which didn't fit the ESC that I had there, they wanted to show me, they wanted to give me them proof. So to me, it's like, okay, you guys are not, y'all don't got y'all shit straight over there. So it's like, okay, before I buy this again, I'm like, you got to weigh the pros and cons of the headaches that you're going to have, because you're going to have shit that's going to malfunction. That's what, I'm not saying Spectrum is super built, it don't ever mess up, but I go with that kind of reliability pretty much.
You like the quality of customer care. That's what you like. You like the customer care aspect of it.
PNW Custom Workshop, man. Thank you for joining, man. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Jose Cruz, what's happening?
Jose Cruz, what's going on, Jose Cruz?
Hi, Wes.
Icons, you see the question you got from Brandon Hurst, I believe?
I meant to answer them. I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, you're not that far, bro.
Is he Ohio? He's trying to find out how close you are to him.
Where you from? Where you from, Brandon?
Alex.
Oh, me?
No, Mr. Meados was hitting you.
Oh,
I think he was trying to get your attention.
I'm seeing a comment in there from DNW Custom talking about Alex is a warranty magic man.
Hey, you want to expound on that, Alex?
DNW Customs is my homeboy, my bash buddy, as a matter of fact. I would appreciate if you guys show him some love and subscribe to his channel. He's really doing it for him and his son, just like I started pretty much. And he knows pretty much the stuff I put my cars through, the warranties. I explained to him pretty much everything that goes down in the RC world, because there's not a lot.
Has he been in your videos?
Yeah, he has. He's in one of my my family gatherings, the outing that I had, and the bash session, the barbecue bash session video that I got. He's in there with his family, and we're just pretty much having fun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of I don't stray from different varieties of cars, so pretty much he should know how I bash. He bashes pretty hard too. This is the reason why he's probably not bashing right now. His whole shit is broken.
Hey, Brandon.
Kevin Gibbs is in.
Brandon,
go ahead,
Brandon, you probably like 45 to an hour away. I'm in Cleveland. I'm in Euclid, Ohio. So it's like 45 to an hour, maybe something like that.
Let's see, Kevin Gibbs, man, he says he's in St. Louis, Missouri. I was just over there earlier today, bro. I'm right across the pond from you.
True Boy said, "What's up, Mr. Meados?"
What's going on, brother?
Meados.
What's going on, Mr.
True Boys?
Mr. Meados is Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Meados,
right.
Mr. Me Too.
I need True Boys to come in here if he could to say his signature line. I like to hear him say, but we gotta keep it PG for now. Icons knows what I'm talking about. You stupid son of a! I ain't gonna say it. Oh, that's my dude. Kevin Gibbs, St. Louis. What part of St. Louis? So we waiting on Kevin to get back. Alex, let's get into you real quick, and we'll bounce back and forth. So as we said
So-
before, you live in Fort Wayne now, but you started out in the Bronx, man. So tell us a little bit about how you started and where you at now.
Well, I mean, in the 80s, bro, a lot of poverty was going on. I was brought up in projects pretty much. At the age of 11, started traveling due to mom's situation and dad's situation to Puerto Rico, and came back when I was about 13 or whatnot. So I did the schooling back and forth. When I turned 30, oh, should I say when I had my first kid, I went out and I started traveling, bro. Went to Florida, made it to Texas. From Texas, I made it up here, pretty much. And just, it's a long story. I don't want to get into pretty much, but I came down here and the cost of living was crazy. With the knowledge that I had, I decided to stick down to it. I got in touch with some guys because I'm a people person. I like to talk. I like to, make friends and stuff. So came up. Luckily, he was hiring. I showed him what I could do. Stood with the company for about 4 years. Unfortunately, they laid me off due to some dumb stipulation, and I warned him. I was like, you're losing a great guy. A few months after they fired me, I started my own business, and I should have did that a long time ago, because if I would have known with the knowledge that I came in just knowing, I would have been making a lot more. I would have probably been branched out to a different state right now. Dream, sky's the limit. But now I got my own company. I own my own business. It says it's seven painters, but it's just me, guys.
Just one dude. Yeah.
It's just me. It's just me. Yeah.
What are you, commercial, residential, a mix of both, or anything?
Commercial, residential, and rental.
Okay.
Commercial, residential, and rental. The good thing is that my wife works for a realty company, and she's the one. Yeah, her manager is the one who owns, I want to say 75% of Fort Wayne rental houses.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
And so whatever. I don't even need to say
right
no more.
there,
Yeah, that's my plug, pretty much.
That's your plug
I get to outbid my old boss, which
that's
he
crazy.
actually. Yeah, it's how you call that? Whatever goes around comes around. It's weird, man.
Definitely.
It's weird because now I'm outbidding my old boss. I'm telling him like, yeah, you bid 27, I'll bid 25, and we'll call it a day.
Right.
Big shout out to 11 Charlie for joining. Big shout out to Deontay, Stranger. What's going on, everybody? Big shout out to 11 Charlie for joining tonight.
Most definitely. Deontay, 11 Charlie.
Check out that reef servo that 11 Charlie got out there.
Oh, yeah, that servo, just on looks alone, period. Fire. Fly.
Yeah, it's a nice servo.
Most definite. So you've been, so was painting always your thing, or is it just something you fell into and you was like, you know what, I'm good at this?
Man, I'm not going to be shy. Like you said, I'm actually good at everything I learn. I want to learn.
Oh, except for beating your wife. That's all good.
I'm good at everything I want to learn. I'm a firm believer that if you want to learn something, you will learn it. I've been in that position where I got to show him that I really want this job. Now that I'm in the position where I can give those people opportunities, it's hard to find good help because I know what that means. And most of these young cats just want to get a check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I worked hard to be fooled with and bamboozled. So now I'm kind of relating, and now I can self-reflect and give that kind of information back out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been a blessing, man. It's just been a blessing.
That's what's up.
So tell me, and I don't want to run all the questions, but RC Cave Studios, is there any meaning behind that? Or is it just something you said, you know what, that fits what I'm trying to do?
Well, I took everything that I learned from plumbing to minor electrical, water heaters, and drywall, roofing, masonry. I took everything and I laid it on the table, and I asked myself, what is it that I love doing the most? What is it, one job out of here that I would do that I wouldn't even mind getting paid for?
Right.
And it was painting. It was painting. I love painting. And so if you're willing to pay me, right, what I love doing, because I painted the whole basement with a 4-inch roller, and I was bored, and I did it in less than half a day, and I was happy. I did that. You know, I was like, this is what I want to do. I love doing this. You have to have a job that you love doing, because if not, life ain't gonna be fair for you. You know,
well, it's not a job if you love it. So if you love it, it's not really work.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess my advice to everybody is like, get that job that you love, man. That you love doing. Wake up every morning and say you want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to work. I want to do this. I want to do it. And you have a better life, man.
So I want to ask Mr. Meadows a question. Do you like gas? Do you like gas or electric better?
Bruh.
Good question.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's something like electric is cool. Electric is fire. Like, it's easy. It's quiet. Not necessarily quiet. It's easy, but you can still mess some stuff up if you do it wrong, right? But it's something about the smell of gas. It's something about the sound. It's something about just that
I know he's getting that.
That mean like just monsterish like metal. Just it's a vibe, man. It's I get a different feeling with the gas than I do with the nitro or the electric. But to compare them, if I can have a fleet of all gas versus a fleet of all electric, gas is more expensive, so I'm gonna have to go with the electric. I'm gonna have to go where I get the more bang for my buck with the electricity, with electric cars versus with the gas. You got to put in so much more money to equate the same amount of speed and whatnot. But the gas just, to me, they just look better. You know, gas just look better to me.
So
I'll stay with electric.
So how much do you say you got into the white one?
Oh, see, look at boy, he don't want to say. He don't want to say.
Gas? Is the white one gas or electric?
It's gas.
Oh, it's gas.
It's gas.
Yeah, the white one gas.
It's gas. It's
so let's say like this.
Let me ask you this question again. Do you got more into the electric than the gas?
Collectively,
yeah.
Collectively, I think my most expensive rig, electric rig, is I would say my Creighton 8S EXB. That's my most expensive because I had to buy the electronics separate, tires separate, body separate, cars separate, receivers, like everything was separate. So collectively, I think that truck is probably pushing $1,700 bucks for the truck collectively. You know what I mean? But for my low-C, it was 15 out the box, you know, but I've taken off. I'm around 6 right now with the low-C. About 6K with the low-C right now.
6K?
Oh, $6,000?
Yeah, about 6K.
Because the knobbies is 200 a piece, right? 200 a set.
That's 4. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's 4. Truck 15. All of the billet, just like the billet diff housings and the shock towers, that was 5, almost 6.
RC Ohio
turnbuckles was 3.
The low-C is the white one is the 5T. RC Ohio. They want to see it. They want to see it.
They want to see it.
I don't think you want to go out there and grab that big thing.
You don't start.
I'll have to get up and go. Hold on. I have to take.
We'll look at your shoes. Go ahead. You good? Or you can take it.
I ain't going.
Either or.
No, I'm not going to go get it. I'm gonna take.
He don't want nobody. He don't want y'all to know he have Foot Locker right now.
I know. You got that striped shirt on.
You gotta put his shirt back on.
Nitro Freak said he's watching his videos right now.
So I got
There's the shirt. See that shine right there?
Yeah, that shirt glow in the dark too, right?
Yeah, it glow in it. Let me see if I can hit it. You can't really see it because of the light on the.
Right, but still, it stands out.
Y'all didn't see what we saw. They almost right there. Y'all didn't see what we saw.
So I don't know if you can. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah, and we'll big you up.
Y'all hear me grunting, man? That's me picking this damn thing up. Hold on. Oh shit!
Look at them tires in the background. You see them? They right there.
I know. I see him. Yeah. That was by design, Ike, man. He knew he was coming out here. That was all by design.
Yeah.
No, I got the. Oh shit!
This dude's getting a workout. Look at that. Look at it.
You got a workout.
Look at it.
Damn.
That is so. I like the fact. Yeah, and I like the fact that you didn't wrap everything. That's what's so cool about it. That's different.
Yeah, I gotta.
That thing is.
The idea is the lights, man. I'm putting lights under it.
Oh, okay. So it's not even finished yet.
Inside. No, it's not finished. So the lights will be. I don't know if you guys can see that. And pull it out.
That thing is nice, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to grab my wife's laptop.
Yeah, I think
Now this is the one that you cleaned all up, correct? And made it look brand new.
No,
No.
the black one is the one.
Oh, it's the black one.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah, the black one is
And then you gotta tell us how you get these steals, man, for real, because you get some
those
stupid
were
deals.
plastic rims.
shit.
He said he buy his cars from guys that's retiring.
Getting out of the hobby.
Nah, just retiring. Period. Old age.
So I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. I don't know.
I see the flip flop.
That's showing.
Yeah, that's the camouflage.
That's nice.
But this the body.
Nitro Freak said, "What engine you got in it?"
This one currently has a 320 that's still in here, but I have the 65 Supreme that's on its way. Yeah, I had to, in order for me to do that, I had to invoice John, man. I had to invoice it, and then I invoiced it and paid it off like layaway. You know, the motor was 65. What the motor was $2,500.
$2,500 for the motor.
Yeah, for the motor.
God, dog.
So that's about to be your most expensive gas car, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the only the one and only.
So do you plan on getting a Raminator? Because you look like you just built one.
Man, when I don't have nowhere to put it. I don't have no car to travel with it, and I don't have none of that. Here's the black one. I had rented already.
Okay.
I left it on top of the car. So that's the black one. I mean, I hope you guys can see it. You know what I mean? But
if not, if y'all can't see it, man, check out his page, his YouTube channel, because he shows the beginning to where it is now. Amazing transformation.
And the motor that's on there is a 650 kV, right?
620 kV.
Okay.
Yeah, 12S with this GCW ESC, and it's got a 56 tooth spur with a 23 tooth pinion. It's running. It's running. It's running. I'm gonna chop this video up that I just shot before we started live, that I had my wife shoot, and this is gonna be really short because I ran it without the body, just so I can check the temps. You know what I mean? And the temps is like 110, 115, 120, so I can gear it up if I want to. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep it moderate. You know what I mean? Because it's got a lot of torque, and I got that diff locker, and you can tell I'm gonna end up tearing something up if I, you know what I'm saying? If I be too heavy on it. But this is my the garage, you know what I'm saying, where I keep a lot of my cars. But this is the one that started it all, man. Hold on, let me pull it out real quick.
All right, take your time.
I remember the one that started it all, man.
Yeah, this is the one that started it all. This right here is the
I seen that on your page.
Savage.
I was about to say it looks like a Savage body.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Savage.
That
4.6.
ladder frame.
Double frame too.
Double, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that started it, and then this followed up right behind it.
Deontay said is the white one a hybrid?
What you mean?
Yeah. Is that the white 5T? Is it a hybrid? Is it a hybrid?
I don't know. You talking about the Losi or something you see out here?
The Losi.
Yeah, the Losi, the 5T, the white one. Is it a hybrid, or was it?
No. It's all gas.
All gas. Okay.
Yeah. And this
so this brings up a question I got for you. Oh yeah. Since you said the HPI started it all, is there one that you let get away that you wish you had kept? Like from the beginning, outside of the childhood,
No, not really, man. Honestly, no.
Okay.
No, honestly, no. It's because, cause like I said, 2011, I was heavy into, into it, and then I got into cars. I got into cars, and I have put, the RCs down for a while, and then COVID, COVID was like you need to be doing something like outdoors, away from people, and running RCs in the middle of the field was a no-brainer. You know what I mean? And I was like, let me get one, and I started it off with an infraction, and the infraction was too fast for me at first because I wasn't used to that electric speed. You know what I mean? Because these gas cars, these nitros, they were 45 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that. So, getting that infraction right out the box was like, the learning curve was through the roof for me because it was, damn, shit get turned off. The learning curve was through the roof for me because I wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
And I didn't break. I haven't broke it. You know what I mean? So, but everything else, man, it was. I was like, damn. Now I need an off road. What they got for off road? And then pretty much the rest is history, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But and meeting you guys and meeting some of the fellas that's in the chat, it's inspirational for me. You feel me? Like a lot of this stuff, that I got and started to build, was inspiration behind, you fellas, and seeing Big Gap. I mean, I reach out to him a lot, and
hey, shout out
a
to
couple
Gap,
of other
man.
fellas.
Big
You know
shout
what
out
I mean?
to Gap.
That's because out here in Arizona, man, how you guys come together. You do these off-road drag racing. Like, man, I wish I could do that. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I feel
you guys come together, you conjugate, you know what I'm saying? Or you come together like a coalition and you go and do it. You do the damn thing. And I'm just sitting back and I'm just watching. I'm like, and his brother, I was like, am I the only one in America that love this? You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, here they is. There they is. You know what I mean? And then it was like, okay, all right. Now I'm on to something. Now it's like my mom, even my mom, she's like, I'm so amazed at what you do to these cars. Like she's even into like electronics, by itself. But when she sees the car, she's just like, she's like, wow. You know what I mean? Like I see where it was and where it's at. And she just, it inspires her to, do her arts and crafts because she want to sit at the table and do what she wanted, doing her little arts and crafts, beads making, bracelets making while I'm, wrenching on my cars. You know what I mean? She wanted,
it's infectious.
Like it motivates, the people around you when they see you working so hard, so passionate.
It does.
In your hobby. You know what I mean? It makes them wonder, okay, what can I do? Because he's so passionate in what he does, I need something to do on my own because I don't have his attention anymore. His attention is on what's in front of him, and what he's doing is it's keeping him at home with his family. You know what I mean? And it's keeping him safe, and and he loves it. So it's like it's inspiring for the people that's around you, and they support you
Most definitely.
100%. So that's what keeps me. That's what drives me, keeps me going. Is my wife and my family. And you fellas that's doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Hey,
I enjoy seeing the videos. I enjoy, the creation, the innovation that I see on Instagram. You know what I mean? I enjoy all that, and that don't do nothing but motivate me to keep going.
word up.
Much
That's
respect to
what's up.
everybody that's
Appreciate
in the
that.
hobby. Much
Oh yeah.
respect to you guys that's got this podcast. You feel me? And you know what I mean? I met some new friends,
Oh, for real.
through this hobby, man. And hoping that we stay connected, and eventually one day I get to meet you guys in person, and we can run them up. You know what I
Hey, that's
mean?
what's up.
That's what's up.
I look forward to that. Most definitely. Con, you got something else you want to add, my man?
Deontay said he want to know what you do for a
Yeah.
living. He do the same thing we do. Deontay, you run RC cars.
Yeah, man. I run RC cars, man. No. Honestly, I'm my 9 to 5. I'm a consultant. Like I'm a consultant, man. I do, I work for the man. You know what I mean? And I do consulting work. My 9 to 5, man. That's what helps me pay for what I got.
That's what's up.
Make sure y'all check out his website, Kings Recognize Kings. Coach D just put his website back up in the chat. Thank you,
Appreciate it, Coach D.
Yep.
Jose Cruz, thank you for the subscribe and share and like. I appreciate you too. Mr. Man over there in the bottom corner, Aliquito.
Yo,
Hey, y'all two guys got a lot of patience, man. Matter of fact, y'all 3 guys got a lot of patience, man.
I sure do,
What are you
man.
talking about?
The effort
Got a lot of patience.
The effort you put into your 5T, the effort you put into that TRL buggy, and the effort you put into your videos, y'all got a lot of patience, man. A lot of patience.
You gotta have some patience. You can't rush this, man. You know that. You can't rush it. Take your time. It'll come out right every time.
It's got to be passion.
I've been patient, just like I've been patient, waiting for that perfect scenery that I've got in my mind. It's just like the warehouse you used. So much, in fact, I'm willing to book a flight to go down there and just use that warehouse, bro. Just for a cutscene. Just for a cutscene. That's how patient I am right now.
Word up.
Beyonce said, "Do you have Motorboat Jones? If not, how you feel about him?"
No, I don't. I don't have those, man. But they're fire. They're fire. The 9s is like it's a hit and miss silhouette for me, man. But the Motorboat Jones is fire. And I think they about to come out again. I think they are. They're about to re-release. I think they are real soon. I think before the end of the year, if not at the end of the year, beginning of next year. But yeah.
Aliquito, you have anything else you want to say?
I appreciate everybody for coming, man. I appreciate you guys for letting me on. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, really.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having fun, man. I'm having a great time myself. I don't never talk this much.
Real.
I know.
That's the truth.
I know.
That's the truth. Hey, I did have something I wanted to add real quick to kind of move into closing everything out, outside of thanking both of these two gentlemen for taking the time to come hang out with us and everybody in the chat. But this is to remind everyone what Icons and I are doing this year. We're doing that GSO2F GMade Buffalo holiday Christmas giveaway build. Icons has the body. He's painting it right now. I'm working the chassis, waiting on some overdrive gears to come in. And we're doing this to give, one person at least, to put a smile on their face for this Christmas. No, we don't want anything else out of it outside of their happiness. But a little elf, I shouldn't say a little elf, but someone contacted both of us recently and was like, yo, you know what, Alex, I don't even need to talk about it. You that dude, so maybe you should throw that out there because this was your whole idea, my man.
Look, I was real humble when I came in. I'm gonna state facts. Jay Sinister viewed one of my videos, and it like Mo Mido said, you can get inspired by somebody else just reaching out to you and saying, hey, good, great stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that from day one, I wanted to give back so much to those who are actually vivid and live about this RC thing, because this is something that I wanted to live out when I was young and poor and couldn't afford any RCs.
Sure.
So now that I have the opportunity, I want to give back, but I didn't know how. So I'm just going to keep it 100. I seen what you guys, Jay Sinista and Icons, was doing, and I wanted to be so much a part of that, because I know it was that time. You know what I'm saying? I brought myself to this position where I can say, you know what, I can contribute. I can't give to somebody who's unfortunate or didn't have it like I did. And I guess we're getting into specifics. I went out there and I told Jay Sinista, hey, look, I'm gonna shoot you this cash. I want to be a part of it. Go ahead and get the mega infraction and let's give it away. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it a part of our show. And let's just go ahead and give to those that, you know, don't have or whatnot. And that's pretty much how I saw my entry to becoming a bigger part of the picture. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm trying to reach out to those who can see that my giving is sincere. It's just not, I'm not clout chasing. Let's just keep it real. And in order, there are going to be some rules and regulations, of course, to get it, just like any other ones. But I'm not asking. I'm not asking for no money for it. I'm not asking for you to be a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking for the support back in just one click, pretty much. That's all.
Hey man, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you, man, for doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really get that somebody to come on here and just donate a whole brand new car. And he
brand new car, not even released yet.
Yeah, he pre-ordered it, so somebody is going to be lucky enough to win that.
So, that's right. We got not just one. Oh, go ahead.
So when you guys when is this taking effect? Because I want to get in on it too. You know, I'm not going to say.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey,
you know, I'm not going to stay here and be quiet. And man, I'm blessed.
Hey,
I'm blessed.
Jay Sinista got
the details.
Jay, my homie Jay Sinista got the details. All I know is that the release date officially of the car, I think it's the 12th or the 17th. I've been getting. That's what I wanted to clear up. So I'm not too sure, but it's pretty much on its way. As far as details go, I'm pretty sure Jay Sinista is going to break it down for everybody and let them know.
Yeah, most definitely. So here's the bottom line. So we started out, me and Icons. We already bought the GMade Buffalo. We're putting that together. We're giving that away to somebody. You know, done. Aliquito comes up, smacks me across the dome. Was like, yo, man, let me get in on this. I want to buy that new infraction mega straight up. Let's give two people a Merry Christmas. I'm like, come on, dude, are you serious? He's like, no, I don't want no money, bro. Take this cash, pre-order the car, give it away. We're going to work this together.
I tell you what.
What's up?
I tell you what. What I will invest in is what I like
the 5T. I'll take it. Merry Christmas to me. Thanks, bro. Merry Christmas to me. Thanks, partner.
I like them to go fast. That little 9T motor in there, that ain't the business.
Oh no, of course.
I'll put a combo on the table for you.
Oh man,
see, that's what's up,
on the table for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
See,
so
this is what the RC community is about right here. All that other stuff, bump that. This right here is what we all about, most definitely.
That's love.
Just holler at me, man, and let me know what it is, and then I'll make it happen, man. I'll make it happen. I don't know what's the best. I'm not gonna go with what's the best. What's the safest?
When you take that into consideration, you got to take into consideration the input gears, the ring dips, what kind of power is going to take under that kind of pressure. The chassis is not really built for some big motor unless you give it to me, and I'll make a big motor fit. But besides that,
I tell you what, though. I tell you what. I have a Vortex, right? That's running 2200 kV, and with plastic dips. Only thing I have a metal slipper clutch. That's it. But everything else is stock. And it's triple backflipping, and I don't have no problems with my dips, man.
Well, I tell you what, this is what I'd like to do, Alex, if it's okay with you. Mr. Midos, if you want to put a bigger can in there, when I get the infraction, I'll ship it to you, and you can do some videos of you putting the can in, and then you can send it back. And then Alex, I don't know if you want to get in on this and get your hands on it so you can do some videos as well, because I know you fronted the cash for the carbs, so I want you to be able to at least show it. So we'd have to move this kind of quick in order to get it all around the continental United States. It's up to you.
After Midos gets his hands on it, pretty much all he has to do is give me a no audio video, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, so you both can do,
but something that you're not going to post, something just for me, a showcase, no audio video, showcase the car, and I'll edit it over here on my end, and I can put some up. That way I don't have to, guys don't have to ship it here back and forth, and you know what I'm saying? You just,
yeah, that'll
work.
Before, after, and then I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. But one of the main steps for this, we're going to add 2 stipulations for this part of the giveaway for the infraction. Since Alex is putting up, he's already fronted the cash for the infraction. I've already bought it. Mr. Midos is going to put a bigger powertrain in it. The stipulation is, once the video start posting, you must be subscribed to RC Cave Studios as well as Mr. Midos to be eligible to win. Just like we're doing with our Buffalo, you got to be subscribed to me, H-Tech Customs, and trust me, H-Tech Customs is giving us a set of wheels for that Buffalo, so we're going to kit it out with some wheels too, and icons in order to win. So that's going to be the stipulation, one of the small stipulations. For the Buffalo, 500 subs and less. We don't want to give it to a big channel. That's not what this is about. For the infraction, I'm going to leave it up to the group as to how we run that. Is it up to anybody, or are we going to put a channel sub limit on it as well? I'll let you guys, decide that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't want to have to think about that. I say leave it up to everybody. I mean,
okay, everybody from the infraction.
But I mean, of course, there's more than just me here. I don't want to be the only one to say, hey, leave it up to everybody, and somebody feels a different kind of way. Please voice your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something we got to get on the same page with, I'm assuming.
Earl is
let me ask you guys this.
Thank y'all for joining. Go ahead.
Max out. So should we go 4S with this build, or should we go 6S?
I think 4S.
Go 6S.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that, man. I knew it.
I'm thinking 6S. Why not? Why not 6S?
Hey, you know what? Either way, I don't care, because I'm geeking out over this support, man. This is you know what? This is bananas. How this is coming together.
Yeah, man, this is dope. I think 4S is good. I mean, I got the K4 right now on 4S system. I don't know I think it's a 2050, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 6S Cons is killing it, man. Cons want to murder that.
If someone gets it,
he wants for the winner to call us and be like, "Hey, is there any warranty on this thing?"
Right, exactly.
Hey, Coach D say 4S to say, so we'll go 4S.
4S.
Yeah, if someone gets it that hasn't been in the hobby, and you don't want them to punch it on too much power.
Look,
I'm
gonna be honest. Can I say I would be honest? I know that I'm probably gonna more than likely get the Vendetta, and what I'm gonna do with the Vendetta is probably the same thing I would do with the infraction, and that would be go 4S. Right. You know what I'm saying? 4S? So that because I break in a lot just by experimenting, and I think 4S on that chassis will go great, perfect.
But ultimately too, since Mr. Midos is putting up the cash for it,
it's up to you,
give
bro.
him a lot of the say in it too. Right.
Yeah,
it's up to you.
It's totally up to you.
I don't care either way.
Because what's gonna happen is I gotta get one for my damn self. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be doing 2 of them. So it's
word up.
You know what I mean? So I gotta put my swag on one for myself. I've been eyeballing that mug. You know what I mean? But but it is what it is, man. I want to support, you know what I mean, and just, share my blessings, and let's bless somebody that's into the hobby, that has their eye on it, and can't get it right now, and just can win one. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
That's what's up.
Hey, Icons, put Earl's comment up in there. I mean, I think that is that's probably right there. That sums it up. So I don't know how we figure that out or we verify that, but
Yeah,
you know, if I
Earl
was
been
to
doing
win
it
this,
too,
it wouldn't be fair. Yeah. So somebody in need for the infraction, I think that's a good way to go because we're already giving away their buff. So let's get somebody in need. No big dog channels. You know, if you got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 cars, I don't think you need it. You can afford your own.
Yeah.
I got a
Sounds
bunch.
great.
So
Sounds great.
yeah, let's open it up to that as well. But we still got the stipulations of following both Aliquito and Mr. Mito, since they are, you know, they're spearheading and honchoing the infraction portion. Me and Khan's got the Buffalo. But bottom line, to everybody in the chat and to everybody that's right now live, we're doing this year not for, as Alex said, we don't want any clout. We're not trying to be better than anybody. We just want to help someone get into this hobby. Operation 11 Charlie has it best. You know, they help vets with PTSD with these cars. Let's help somebody that, you know, can't afford it or has to make a choice between something for their child or pay the rent this month for Christmas. So let's pay the rent and something for your child. Done.
Pretty much.
That sounds like a plan to me. Cool.
I'm happy with it. Hey, Ike, I don't know. I don't know if you can even put this into words because I'm still geeking over this right now for real.
Man, but y'all know.
Hey, I'm gonna just say it in the words of Mr. Meadle. Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Yeah, boy, check it out. Hey, it needs to go on the shirt, brother. You got to. I'll take 10% off the top.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
That's right. So, Icons, I think we had a good, productive live tonight. Yeah, 2 great brothers in the chat in the live. 2 great brothers. Appreciate your hands.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Most
Thanks
definitely.
for having me.
Yep.
Thanks for
everybody
the
in the
advice,
chat.
bro.
Yep. We appreciate everybody in the chat as well. Hey, Icons, what you got, man? We got another one coming up or what? What's on the schedule?
Yeah, I got to get in touch with somebody in the chat to go live with them. So.
Oh, another special, huh? Another secret guest?
We got another guest.
Okay. Word up. Word up.
I'm
so again, my personal
every
thanks.
Week now, fellas. I'm tuned in.
Word up.
Every week.
You in. We appreciate you, my man. Yeah, just like you said, you got some inspiration. You've inspired a lot of us too. Trust me, with the way you cleaned that car.
Yeah, the way you cleaned that car, that was amazing, man. I'm
amazing.
I said, man, he done bought a whole nother car.
I didn't even know there was
nother.
engines that expensive either. Like, damn.
Hey, I'm small fry compared to this cat.
And they I don't know why they're that expensive either, man. Don't get me in the line.
Man.
You know,
cool.
But it is what it is, folks.
Yeah, man, it is. That's the game we
is.
play, man. That's the game we play.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'm good if y'all good.
Yeah, it's time to roll that outro footage.
All right. Most definitely. Take us out, Mr. Kind. All right, Mr.
All right,
Midos. Alex, don't take off yet, fellas. Don't take off.
Don't take off yet, fellas. Stay in the back. Stay in the back.
All right.
Hey, Sinista.
Yo.
Hey, the OBS.
Yo, we in the back right now?
I don't know. Are we?